Alright, now that I've finished the last 3 episodes, I have queued up, say, Need I Say Door and Back to the Suture. I also like to point out that the change to the intro are deliberate. I actually like that. I find it amusing and actually adds all the elements I'm about to be talking about right now. So, now let's talk about the second season of HBO Max's hit show Peacemaker, which is like I thought is going to be helping bridge the old DCEU with the new DCU in more than one. So let's begin. So the show picks up where the first season was this year's smash hit Superman left off, as Christopher Peacemaker Smith attempts to adjust to who his actions in previous stories, and after going through the house of his late father, he ends up discovering in a device known as shall we say, the quantum um unfolding chamber, and for sake of argument, I'll call that the quantum closet for short. I mean, which, even though the unfolding chamber is unique to this timeline, it is a functional substitute for that concept in the comics, and he discovers not only a universe where his father is not a hateful piece of trash, but his brother's alive and even a hero under the alias Captain Triumph, and in the process also discovers that the Rick Flag Sr., now that he's in control of Argus, wants Christopher's head for what he did to his son, Rick Flag Jr., in 2021's The Suicide Squad. Still one of my top 3 favorite ones of the old DCEU, so all as you can expect does not go smoothly. I was definitely eager to see the season unfold as someone who enjoyed the previous events, and so far it has not disappointed. I mean, the episode I just finished, which was directed by Greg Maltola of Superbad and Adventureland fame, managed to capture the same signature blend of both bawdiness and heart that made this film so memorable, and where I also definitely can see all the strains of James's work in his earlier movies, which I talked about previously, and when he was doing stuff in terms of horror filmmaker, and I would argue, in as a contrast to some people that are tired of this whole idea, like I mentioned before, I don't think the multiverse is inherently bad or good in and of itself. Like any storytelling tool is how you use it, and I can say this always given me confidence of not just be doing for the DCU, but also how it fits in the greater DC multiverse as a whole, both on screen and on the page. In fact, the presence of the White Rabbit, a bit of a deep cut, a character, in a weird way does give me confidence on how to handle Batman and their continuity, not counting the sequel to the Matt Reeves film. Um, I will say that in that case, doing one spin off centered on Clayface intrigues me a lot. And also, even yet more characters who express interest, I mean, returning, especially a Idris Elba's Bloodsport, even with a new costume that's even more comic accurate than the existing one. And, of course, Margot Robbie as Harvey and Harley Quinn would be more than happy to do so if she were asked. And I can think of plenty of other ones I could see being brought in. I mean, and since, like I said before, I definitely want Hunt on both the major comic brands be successful for their own reasons and reach a stage in pop culture history where I think where that's about to happen once again. And as someone who's also will disclose that they're making good progress on a spoiler review of Superman, given how it's finally coming online and on HBO this weekend, even, that I like both that and Man for very different reasons. And the simple one is like this. This mean, this mean, even though both of them started their respective cinematic universes, is the previous reboot is known for what it changed, and this new one is known for what it brought back. That's the basic version, I'll say that much. I will also be taking part in Bat Month, and much like Bruce himself, I will have things prepared in advance because I don't know after I have my teeth out how to mean. I know the minimum I will be not really posting or even that talkative will be at least 3 days. The maximum to be determined. And I also want to thank others for once again helping and support Elliot at different points in theaters, for everyone on watching and rewatching it on D Plus as I have. So that's another one of the big videos I'll have out. And so some surprises I want to help bring in the autumnal equinox. I also have to wait and see what they are. So that'll be all for now. Take care. Hmm.